What if I told you that we could organize your entire digital life in one sitting? Are you in? Welcome back to day 6 of Vlogmas! Welcome to Vlogmas 2025. Welcome back to Teally Approved. They always say that for 2026 or to bring in the new year that you have to clean up your space. And we are going to be doing that today, but in the digital space. People always forget about the digital space when it comes to bringing in the new year. And if you don't think it matters, it does, because we are on our phones, devices, laptops, all day, every day. We are touching some type of technology. So it's very important that we keep that just as clean as we would our physical home. Today, we'll be covering what to add, what to remove, and for each device, whether it's your cell phone, your tablet, or your laptop. Heads up, I am an Apple girly, but the rules can apply to all digital ecosystems. And fun fact, I was a program manager for 5 years in big tech, and my entire job was to be organized. So practically it runs in my veins, and you're getting the best advice here. This exercise is ultimately going to prepare you for 2026 with confidence and a clear space. Let's get started. What are we going to be removing from our devices? First, we're gonna start with our phones. If you are the type of person who has a long running list of alarms, babe, I need you to go and delete all of those alarms. I know sometimes we need multiple to wake up, or we have some alarms for different days. Delete the ones that are unnecessary. Swipe, delete, swipe, delete. I know some of us are getting that, oops, iCloud storage almost full. Yeah, it can be a problem sometimes, but that's okay. We are not going to run into that next year. I'm going to link a video down below in the description that essentially found a hack to get rid of that error just by deleting everything on your phone and putting it back on. I don't know how it works, but it does. We are not going to running into that issue next year. I've said before in previous videos that we let go of old versions of ourselves with grace, and one of those things looks like deleting old photos, and specifically of ex-lovers or ex-friends or anything that just no longer aligns with what you want to bring in the new year. And yes, that means deleting those things out of the hidden folder too. Now, if you don't want to completely remove and delete the photos, at least move it onto a hard drive, because out of sight, out of mind. Last but not least, we are going to remove any unused subscriptions. You know, Apple is notorious for sending us, oh, $9.99 Apple subscription and not wondering where that's coming from. If you don't have that problem, good for you. We're going to go in the subscriptions in our phone and remove anything that is no longer of use to us in the new year. Next, what are we removing from our laptops? First, if you have multiple browser tabs open, close them, because when you close the browser tabs on your digital space, you're essentially organizing them in your head as well. We will also be going into that downloads folder and be deleting those items as well. A lot of the times in our downloads, those are one-time use photos or something that was needed for a quick errand or a quick task to complete. Those are not needed. We can remove that out of our brains and out of the laptop. Next, we will be emptying that trash. Yes, we're taking out the trash. Some of our trash bins are a little full from things we've deleted over time. So I want to go into that trash bin and we are going to empty it. Thank you. Now, babe, we're going to open up that email, go in that inbox and delete all of those promo marketing emails. Not only delete, but unsubscribe. We are not subscribing to junk emails, clutter emails. We need our inbox to be fresh for the important congratulation emails only. Next one is a good one. I know some of us have received that notification before. Oh, your password has been found in a data breach. It's time to change that. We are going to be deleting the passwords that we were using in middle school and high school and college. We are getting rid of all the old passwords. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to have one password strictly for personal and financial uses only. That is going to be a very challenging password that cannot be hacked. And I'm not talking just an exclamation point at the end or 2 exclamation points. That is going to be a mix of uppercase and lowercase letters and special characters and numbers. We are going to be using a very strict password, okay? We will not have this be in our data breaches this year. Then we're going to have a second password for other third-party applications that are less strict. And that looks like for streaming services, gaming services, or shopping. That password will be used in those areas. That is everything that needs to be removed from your devices. And before we move on what to add, we are getting into track of the day. Yay! I am so excited for this track of the day. Because we are talking about tech, it's only right to play a techno track. Track of the day is Time to Move by Malone. This is a good, deep techno track. Track of the day is something that is implemented in every single video of this Vlogmas series, where I will be introducing you into some good house and some good techno music. And the speaker it will be played on today is my sound system in my living room. Yes, in the other vlogs, I've had a different speaker for each room, and I'm proud of it. This little speaker right here is actually one of the surround sound parts of the system. I'm sure my neighbors love me. What a good track, and that's for my techno lovers out there. Moving on to what we're adding and organizing, and first with our phones, in our notes app, we are going to go and pin our top notes, the ones that are most accessible to our day-to-day, and we will be having a note for different categories in our lives. This is what my pin notes look like. I have thoughts, which is a running list of just random thoughts that come to my head. For those of us that are creatives, we know that we just have sporadic thoughts that's like, oh, I need to write this down so I don't forget it later. This does not look like tasks or things to do. These are essentially just, oh, creative thought, I need to put that down before it slips my mind. Then we have our health note. This is for Zeus specifically, because I also keep track of his health as well. Then there's meal prep, then my own personal health goals, as well as a log of things that I want to keep track of health-wise, especially because I don't expect my doctors to remember every single mental note of my health. I believe that we need to be the owners of our lives. Then there's the Zeus training note. I also have a very severe allergy, so I put it here because I put it on my DoorDash and Uber Eats orders because I don't like typing the same thing all the time. I have gym routine, I have my passwords, network of people that I need to keep in touch with while living here in New York, as well as a life elevation note. This is just great to keep a reminder to yourself that these are things that you need to consistently keep track of, and we are going to keep those pinned at the top of our notes. Our home screen is super important to keeping that tidy and organized because we look at it every day. We are going to organize our home screen. Now, you can do this in two different ways. This looks like a certain page for different types of apps, or you can have a folder for the category of those apps. My personal preference is I like to keep them in folders because I don't like to view and scan and search for the app. I personally just like to have it right there in the folder. And I also like to have it so that the first 9 apps that are in the folder are the most used apps. The categorization for the different folders that you should have is your day-to-day, everyday apps. What I have here is Find My, Weather, Maps, Email. Then you will have your finance folder. Then you swipe over, we have our photo editing apps. Then I have a home decor folder. So this looks like you can categorize your folders by your different hobbies that you may have, or just different areas that you feel that you need to categorize in your phone. I have a home tech folder that controls all of the devices in my home. And then I just have a junk folder, which is just all the apps that are just not used. So those are just random. I personally like to use the search feature, especially when looking for an app I need to find. Then we're going to make use of our widgets. Widgets on the screen are really helpful because they might show you day-to-day items that you might not see regularly. Personally, my favorite widgets that I like to use are for my calendar and for when Mother Nature arrives. On my home screen, I have 2 calendars because I have my Google and Apple Calendar synced together, showing me what's on my agenda for the day. And then I have my Lively app that I love to use. That is the best app, in my opinion, to track Miss Mother Nature when she arrives. Next one is a fun one. We are going to pick a new ringtone. The Apple Classic is a nice ringtone, but I feel like starting into the new year, we should make it a little fun. So let's get a new ringtone. Let's see. My current ringtone is this one. Ooh. Ooh. I like that. Hold on. Oh yeah, that will be my new ringtone. It sounds so elevating. Is that money calling? Yes, it is. Let me stop being corny. This is just a reminder that self-improvement and organization should always be fun. Next, moving on to laptop. What are we adding to our laptop? We are going to pick a calendar and stick with it. My personal preference is Google Calendar. While using our calendar, we are going to create time blocks within our schedule. Essentially, you will have a block for a certain amount of time for a specific task or activity that needs to be completed. We can start at a very basic level in terms of having work time and then fun time. We are also going to use the color coding feature. We're going to color code by different categories of our lives. The rule I like to follow is for social events and friends, appointments, work, and the gym. That way it's easier for you to visually see how much time you're dedicating towards certain areas of your life. Cause woo, when I had my sick girl era, there were a lot of appointments on that calendar. But now my calendar is looking very purple. Purple is what I love to use for my social life. So it's looking very purple this year. For anyone who is a Google Chrome user, using different profiles for different lifestyles like your personal life, your business life, or your hobbies life is so helpful. I know sometimes we can get on the internet and browse and have 50 different tabs and not know how to compartmentalize them, but using the profiles feature is so helpful, especially if you have a different email for those different lifestyles. Then we can take it a step further that within each profile, we will be using the bookmarks feature on the window, and we will have a folder for each of those categories or links to those categories. Here are some that are featured in my personal life. For my TLE approved profile, I have a lot of my creative links and my platform links, so it's easily accessible to me. On your personal profile, you are going to have different categories for the same areas that we might have in our pinned notes section. It should be kind of similar. So that looks like things like finances, health, professional life, education, travel, bills, recipes. You want to utilize your bookmarks bar so that these are the most accessible things in your life, so you're not consistently searching for them, and you can easily find them when opening a new tab. The next one is my favorite part of organization. We are going to organize the documents in our laptop. Bear with me now. I know this is a lot of organization, but when I say this truly sets you up for having a clear digital space, trust me, after having all of these organized, it saved my life in terms of just having a more productive lifestyle. In your documents folder, you are going to embody the same organization that we have in other areas. That looks like having things for your hobbies, for your health, for your personal life and your professional life, as well as your family life. And my family right now is Zeus, but if you have a partner or kids, that can be added here as well. Taking it a step further, this is exactly what my personal folder looks like. It's books, cars, finances, housing, identification, because a lot of times, you know, we're signing up for something and they're like, oh, we need a picture of your ID. Boom, here you go, passport's ready. You're not running around the house frantically looking for your ID. You already have a copy of it in your folder. Photos, taxes, vision boards, and workout plan. Again, the personal folder is customizable. It's personal to you. I'm so excited to see how you're going to categorize your personal life folder. We're going to take that same energy and put it on our iPad. We are going to organize our iPad by the same folders that we have on our phone, so they're just as easily accessible when scrolling on the iPad. Now let's move on to what can apply to all of your devices. We are going to pick a new screensaver. New year, new screensaver. You're going to pick screensavers that make us feel happy, feel joy and bliss when we look at our phone, unlock our device, open that laptop. You want to be excited by the screensaver. On my phone, my screensaver is an affirmation that I made on Canva. I highly recommend making your own screensaver on Canva. There are plenty of templates that you can use. I just love to put ones that remind me of abundance every day. And then on my home screen after unlocking my phone, it's a picture of me wakeboarding because that is my favorite hobby of all time, and just a reminder that I can be happy. On my laptop, I like to put travel destinations as my background just because I don't want a background with words on it. I like to have a peaceful background on my laptop because usually that's my workspace essentially. Pro tip is using a travel destination there. Next, we are going to glow up our devices. They are going to get a new screen protector, enough of the cracked screen protectors, a new phone case. We're going to take a wipe and wipe down our screen. We can clean our phone cases, clean our laptops. For our laptops, I also like to use a can of air and kind of blow out all of the dust that comes underneath the keyboard. If you haven't had it before, this is what it looks like. Another item I like to use on my laptop is the camera cover, because we know that they are looking at us through that lens, whether we like it or not. It's something something that I have had on my laptops for years. It will be linked below in my Amazon storefront. This is what mine looks like, so that when you're using your camera during meetings, you can have it open or closed. I always keep my camera covered and then only open when I'm on meetings. Because we're heading into the new year, we are going to have new profile pictures. Yes, even if that means we're gonna take a new picture, we will be doing that. And I'm talking a new profile picture for your iCloud devices, for your Gmail accounts, and for your social media, because you deserve a refresh for your personal brand. The 2025 you is gone. Then we got the bonus tips. Yes, we always come with bonuses on this channel. And with that being said, we're gonna have a bonus track of the day. I'm just in a really good mood today. Our bonus track of the day is Grab Mall 2K15 by Dial, which I believe is a mall grab remix, but either way, it is a fire track. I feel like I say that for literally every track.
Say something good to me. Say something good to me. Say something good to me.
Is fire indeed, and will be linked in the description below. Bonus tips. If you can, use iCloud Drive. Most of us use iCloud for our photos, but it is really great to use iCloud Drive for your files as well. That way, when you are being asked for your ID or taxes or personal documents, you have it ready, available on your phone while out, and you use that specifically in the Files app of your phone. Get an external hard drive. An external hard drive serves the purpose of when you're moving old documents and old things off of your devices, you have it somewhere to store. For those of us that don't want to pay for the Snapchat memory storage option, we need to move that off of our device and onto our hard drive. They gave us a 12-month period to do so. I think we are heading into 9 months now. Either way, there are a ton of resources on TikTok that show you how to move the memories off of your Snapchat into another device. I have already done so because I am not paying for another storage feature when I'm already using it for Apple. Next is a burner device. This is my personal phone and this is my burner phone. Now it doesn't have to be an iPhone. It doesn't even have to be a phone. It could be an iPad or just another device where you can do your day-to-day apps. I like to use a burner phone specifically for the days that I do not want to be contacted or distracted by the outside world. On this phone, there is no TikTok, there is no Instagram, there are no contacts in this phone other than my immediate family members in case of an emergency, but I like to use this specifically for when I just need to fully unplug, but I still need my device to work in my life somehow, such as looking things up, controlling devices in my home, or taking notes of some things, or just recording some simple videos here and there. This has been extremely crucial to just kind of having a balance between real world and digital world. And I know some of us, we might even have the time limit on our personal phone, but sometimes, you know, we hit that 1 more minute or remind me in 15 minutes, and that still is not really doing anything. But a burner phone has really helped with that. I love having a burner phone. This could even be your iPad, this could even be a flip phone, just anything that doesn't have communication or access to the outside world. Have a charger for every room in your household, and I mean every room. Living room, kitchen, bathroom, bedroom. You should also have a travel charger specifically that you keep in your luggage, and you should also have another travel charger just for when you leave out the house. That way you're not scrambling looking for that one charger anytime you need to leave the household. You know exactly where your chargers are when you need them, and it has been a game changer because I do not like losing chargers. And last but not least, you should have a lesson learned document. This is just a running list of lessons learned because no one likes to learn the same lesson twice. And this could be a lesson learned from any area of your life, but it's something that I like to keep handy and reflect back on just when I'm in those moments of, okay, what have I learned in 2025? What have I learned from this relationship? What have I learned from this friendship? What have I learned from this experience, this travel experience? We are always learning constantly day to day, and it's really great to put those experiences and things that we've learned into a document because our brain can only remember so much. But that's what our devices are for. They're tools to help us improve in our daily lives. And that's exactly why we are here on TLE Approved. I teach you to design your life with intention. So if you want to learn more on how to design your life with intention, please make sure you subscribe. I would love to know in the comments which tip resonated with you the most. Thank you for staying tuned to TLE Approved. The next day on Vlogmas, we have holiday festivities coming up. So can't wait to see you tomorrow. Oh my gosh, Zeus, we can watch more tomorrow. I know you like rewatching the vlogs.